We'll actually just briefly talk on it. We do love a little bit of a football chat over here on the fellas.
We have played our wildcards, haven't we, Cal?
So we talk a little FPL chat here now. To the people that aren't super into the FPL, are you looking for your vodka? Where is it? Did you put it down by your side maybe?
Yeah.
Oh God. So to anyone that is involved in FPL, you know what you'll know what's going on here. But to the people that don't, I'll try and make it as simple as possible. There's essentially game week 18 coming up, which has very few games, and it's about organizing your team so that you have as many players playing in that game when there's not in that game week. Sorry, when there's not actually that many games going on. But the issue is, the next week, the following week, game week number 19, is where a lot of teams are playing twice. So you want players that are playing in game week 18, where there's not that many games going on, but also in 19 with the teams that play twice. Now, that is an absolute mouthful, and I've tried to make it simple. Hopefully, you followed along.
Essentially, we've gone from a blank game week to a double game week back to back, and that's what's made it a problem, because there's not many games happening in this game week.
Yeah.
But next week, there's so many.
So the options that you have when you're playing
like City,
FPL,
United.
City and United both play in 18 and then also have 2 games in 19.
Is it Arsenal?
I think Burnley as well.
I said someone big, Bella.
Oh, someone big? No, Arsenal don't have
as
it.
in a big 6. Is that it? Is it just City and United?
I think. Oh, Liverpool play twice in 19, but they don't play in 18. So there's loads of weird things like that. And essentially, your options are that you can free hit, which means that you get to create a brand new team for game week 18. But the issue is for 19. You then will be stuck with the team that you had before that, and some of those players might not actually be playing twice in that week. It's all very complicated.
So before we leave this matter, I just got one more question for you. Obviously, give me just 1 second, guys. I'm bringing up the Fantasy Premier League app.
Yeah.
It's absolute belter. We all use it. So, Cal, I did want to check your team right here for the new game week.
Yes.
So obviously, not many teams are playing. Who did you captain for this blank game week?
I have captained Kevin De Bruyne, who is playing versus Brighton.
Ooh, that's not a bad shout. Yeah. That is a safe option.
It's good. But who have you gone for, Chip?
I am the only person in our 7-man mini league for some reason that has captained Bruno Fernandes away at Burnley.
Yeah.
And he got fully rested against Watford. I thought, to me, that is just...
Mate, trust me, it was either between Kevin De Bruyne or Bruno. And the reason for that is Bruno every single week seems to produce something.
Always.
Like, he just so rarely blanks.
Yeah,
and I've had him captain for so long. But the issue is, and I will admit it, Chip, I think I fell to a bit of peer pressure in the sense that I knew a lot of the other boys in the league were going to captain Kevin De Bruyne, and I was too scared to be the differential.
I respect that. I knew that you lot were going to do De Bruyne and Kane, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to catch up if I don't go with someone different, and I just went with Bruno.
Yep.
And I know he'll get bonus
do
points.
well. That's the worst thing. I know he's going to do well.
So let's pray.
So let's pray. So we've all got our team sorted. Look, it's a massive headache, and if you aren't into FPL, then all of that would have seemed very confusing for you. But to those that are in FPL, I feel your pain. I feel your struggle. It has been tough, and hopefully, by the next time that we record this podcast, in a week's time, we'll be able to give you guys updates on whether it went to absolute shit.
We'll definitely talk about it next week.
It went to absolute shit, or we came out victorious. So we'll find out.
I think a lot of people have asked in the DMs, last saying here, that we do, I think we should do it next season, but we do a fellas league for FPL, and we give out a couple prizes for the top 3, 5, whatever. Like a proper, and then we can talk about it.
Please get involved as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
We love
everyone.
The Felitas.
Get the Felitas and the fellas on it.
It was interesting, actually. So many DMs lately are just the Felitas, like, you got to appreciate us. You got to remember that we're here.
We do appreciate the Fleeters. We do. Always.
We always appreciate you guys, because we can understand that it might come across as a very guy-orientated podcast, but we chat about things that women are interested in as well.
Yeah. Every now and then, maybe we'll chat about football, and not every Felita loves that. That's fine. That's understandable. But we do try our best to keep it balanced.
So when was the last time you had your period?
Yesterday.
You going down on a chick when she's on a period?
Speaking of periods, I watched Big Mouth yesterday, and like episode 2, the fucking, it's a mad show. Have you ever watched it?
I've watched one episode.
It's all
of it,
about kids like going through puberty, and it's in that sense, when you think about it like that, it's mad, but it's like still one of the most popular animated shows.
Yeah.
And it's like a big Netflix banger. I personally think it's sick.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of controversy around it on Twitter. SJW is going crazy. Like,
nah, man. It's so important to have these sort of things that push the boundaries.
There's always going to be that kind of content out in the world. So why do you actually care?
Yeah.
There's South Park out there. There's all this. There's shows that are
Family
borderline racism. There's always going to be shit that pushes the boundaries to make comedy. And it just is what it is.
And that's why people like it,
if you want to break your back moaning and being upset about it, like, just stop. Go and read a book.
Bro, lockdown got people bored out of their fucking mind.
People
that's
getting stressed. Everyone needs to just chill and enjoy. I think that's the one thing. Enjoy yourself, like live your life and stop.
If anything 2020 has taught you is that you need to not give a shit about like shit that doesn't matter to you and just focus on your own shit.
Like, is that shit gonna matter to you in 10 days?
Bro,
never mind.
literally.
Like, if it don't even matter to you in 10 days, it shouldn't even matter for 1 minute. You should complain and then be done.
Yeah.
That's it.
People get hung up on it.
You get worried and talk about it for a full week, crying on Twitter, when in reality, in a year, you won't even remember the moment of.
Yeah.
Like,
it's so true. I'm telling you, it's boredom. It's actual boredom. People just bored.
Yeah, people need to focus their energy on when
themselves.
You're like us, we've been smashing that outdoor gym.
Yeah.
It's class. That's all we've been doing. And that's the only thing I have going for me at the moment, little outdoor gym.
Yeah, 100%.
So hopefully they don't get rid of outdoor exercise. Otherwise,
we're fucked.
If they do that, I'll be very upset.
Yeah, I know. It's facts. It's facts. I wanted to talk to you about something else that's been trending lately. Again, I think it's an interesting topic, and to people that aren't maybe as clued up on it, you might enjoy listening to this. But it's about Bitcoin and the latest.
I've seen it.
What do I want to call it? Like the latest gas around it, the hype around it.
Hasn't it got to like $38,000?
It went to $40,000. Big $40,000. Now,
crazy.
I've got quite a few friends involved in it that really like it. I know JJ recently this year has decided to get himself into it. Calix has always been a big advocate of cryptocurrency in general. I got into it in 2017.
Alex bought some today as well.
You bought some today?
Not today, but the other week, weren't it?
The other week.
Yeah. Okay, what's it at now? 35. So it dropped a tiny bit.
Yeah,
I think I have some. I just can't get into my Binance account.
Oh, mate, I literally, Binance was where loads of my P's were, and I went onto it, bro. It was mad. So I bought it when it was $2,000, right? I bought it when it was $2,000, and I was there like, I completely forgot about it. I'll be honest, and it just because I was just there, I bought it, and I was literally there like, now what? And it was just, and it sort of went up a lot in 2017. I was like, this is pretty cool. I'm just gonna sort of leave it in here. It was more so I couldn't really be arsed to withdraw it at the time.
So you actually multiplied to.
Yeah.
Yo, that's nice.
It is nice. It's not life changing amounts of money.
How much? So you bought 1 Bitcoin back in the day? You bought half a Bitcoin?
I had an undisclosed amount of Bitcoin back in the day.
I'm trying to get it out of him, guys. Promise you, but seriously. So is it like 50% of 1 Bitcoin, or are we talking like 25%? Or did we get... We got a full Bitcoin.
I can't remember how much.
Did we get 2 Bitcoins?
Look.
1.5 Bitcoins.
I bought Bitcoin back then.
How much Bitcoin?
I don't know the exact number, otherwise I'll tell you.
He fucking does, guys. I swear to God, I'm trying to do my best here. This guy just won't drop it on us.
But what I will say...
I get it. You think HMRC are watching.
Well, I'm not allowed to give... We're both not allowed to give financial advice. That is like very much against the law.
Is it actually?
Yeah, so unless you're qualified...
I'm a qualified stockbroker, bro.
Please don't say that. He's joking. He doesn't know how to spell stocks.
So if there's one thing you should buy... If there's one thing you should...
In the Fellas podcast.
Yeah. When we start our memberships up.
When we go public, I want everybody to buy stocks.
You know what? We got an email about this the other day, and it was from Patreon.
Yeah.
So you know how like a lot of podcasts do Patrons. Yeah. But now YouTube have their own memberships. I think eventually... Or even soon that we could do something like that.
Oh no, I want to have like the fellas like bar club type
like
thing.
Would you be interested in investing in, if you love the fellas so much, which a lot of you claim to do, and we love you just as much, would you be willing to invest further into the fellas And
there's something to be done.
Yeah,
there,
you'll get. It'll be like a Logan Paul did it.
Yeah,
what was it called?
The Maverick Club. Yeah,
So
I guess it would be like that, but we would just come up
similar.
The good thing about those though is that it can be completely uncensored. So, because I've looked into it as well, is that like on YouTube you get demonetized and you'll be like, right, okay, we're not going to upload that, or we're going to cut these bits out because this will get us demonetized, whatever. When you're doing these club things and you're uploading it over there, it literally doesn't matter. You can be as uncensored as you want. You could slap a titty on the screen. So
we could do like a 10-minute clip on mad shit. And maddest. Only people get to watch it would be the fellas members.
You could do that.
I like that a lot. And trust me, I can talk about some mad shit.
So that's got potential. Maybe we do that. Maybe we look into it in 2021. Let us know, guys, if that's something of interest. If not, then we'll just sack it off. We'll fuck it. We'll fuck it off. But let us know.
I think it'd be worth it because we've put some effort into that.
Could do like exclusive merch for it as well.
Absolutely, we'll do it all. We'll make sure
live streams.
You definitely get your money's worth.
You could live stream the podcast to just the fellas members.
Whoa,
that'd be pretty
juicy. I see Alex smiling because he knows he's got to figure out
how
to
likes
do
it.
that.
Yeah, he's stressed now. He's trying to figure out.
Now he's like, what? I've got to control 3 cameras and a live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Don't pay you for fucking nothing, Mr. Word Out.
With to work. Oh god, yeah. By the way, guys, like we said, we have our TikTok account. Please go ahead and follow that. It is barking off at the minute. We did a clip with Theo, and it was the one about you talking about Theo's girlfriend's narn. Theo's girlfriend's narn, and it has absolutely barked off. I'm talking like I think it's on like 350k.
I've not looked at the comments because I get roasted a lot in the comments, so I don't actually look anymore. But
it's unreal,
I will look eventually.
It's so good.